Hi, Cindy here with Create Your Own Luck and Love. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today, and I'm thankful that you're here. I hear a lot about, I speak with women and I've helped thousands of women around navigating communication when it comes to dating and relationships. And the most common thing I see is the fear of communicating what you really think or what is coming up for you. And a lot of times, what can happen is I notice this a lot with women, and let me know if this is you. It's either one thing, you you just don't say anything. You don't say anything. You don't say anything. Um, and then the next thing you know, your head, he says one little thing, maybe when you're PMSing, and your head is ready to explode and you feel like you want to have steam come out of your ears. So you stuff it essentially. So you're not saying anything, you're not asking for clarification, and then when you explode, it comes out in anger and then it's left field, right? So there's that common thing I see. I also see a lot of times women being fearful, and this is, this goes for men too, but I'm talking to mostly women, that that if I say something about this, that he will hurt me, right? It feels vulnerable. He will hurt me. He won't like me. He will break up with me. Those things, right? So then there's the next one, which I hear a lot too, and that's this goes along with rejection as well. It's, I'm afraid to express myself or express how I'm really feeling, because then he is rejecting me, right? So the fear is always there, but let me go a little bit deeper with this. You're already rejecting your idea. You're already rejecting what you want to express before you express it. So therefore, it's what you focus on becomes reality, right? What you focus on becomes reality. And this breakdown when it comes to not expressing who I am, not expressing my opinions, not expressing my thoughts, also comes about from the unknowingness or lack of curiosity. So not knowing a lot of information. And if you're finding yourself triggered by a lot of things that men say, men that you're dating say, people in general, what they do or they say, I suggest you get support, hire a coach, work with somebody, and really do the heart work underneath that. Because if you're getting triggered, and maybe it could trigger this, it could trigger you being frozen and not actually saying anything, and then getting into a place of defiance, like, well, I need to say something, you're not going to walk all over me. I'm going to stand on my power, when you were rejecting your ideas of how to treat you to begin with. So all of these things, it's kind of convoluted, right? But have you felt this way? Let me know. Just put a yes down there. So how do we do this? How do we shift? It's, remember, your triggers are the guide. And also doing the heart work around what is important to you, and learning feminine communication so that your communication isn't in their face, right? It isn't like, well, you said this, so blah, I don't like da 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 da. And a lot of times people say things, and especially through text messaging, that get lost in translation or not what they really meant. And I see it all the time. And nobody's meant to be perfect around this. It's also looking at the big picture. So if I'm going to give you a couple of things that will be supportive with you, for you, because if you can't share your opinions, your thoughts, you can't be authentic. And therefore, there's a disconnect on his end because he's feeling your inauthenticity. He doesn't know what it is. He can't pinpoint it, but he can't get close enough to you. So what happens? There becomes, there's a relationship breakdown because of that. So what should you do? This is the best way to handle this. Two things. One, when having a conversation about something you're confused about or something that you want clarification on, or that because you're triggered, say, what I'm hearing you say is this. Is this what you mean by that? So those two lines can save a lot, can definitely save a lot. And not being in an emotional place when you're having these conversations too. So when you're getting to know someone and you want clarity or you don't know, like, what would that look like? I'm curious. If you met the right woman, would you get married again? And know that, and then get quiet, because these things start to alleviate pressure. And once you get curious and you get out of a triggered place, you feel safer, right? When it comes to communication, and you don't feel like you need to be a certain person in order to be loved. I hope this helps you guys. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you very, very soon. I hope this was helpful. If you've struggled with this, just put a yes in the comments. And are you committed to moving forward? Say yes, yes. Awesome. And if you're on YouTube and you see this, you like this, awesome. Subscribe to my channel and you'll get to see all the videos that I share with you. If you know of anybody that needs to hear this message, please share and share the love. Sending you so much love and joy and just gratitude this season. All right. Bye.